Hi, this is Al, and this is the Getting Started with the Waxstat Advanced Watchlist video. In this video, you're going to learn what is the Waxstat Advanced Watchlist. Number two is how do I add products or new products to track on my advanced watch list. The next part is how do I set up my price? My price is the easiest way for you to compare your price that you have advertised in your shop and compare it to the industry average. The next part is how do I get email alerts? You want to get email alerts on price increases and decreases on a per product and a per retailer level. And last, I'm going to talk about how to get help from the Waxstat team. So, what is the Waxstat Advanced Watchlist? This is the easiest way to get real-time pricing of sealed products in one dashboard. Previously, you would have to click on multiple different retailers' websites, go on Google, and so forth, and write it down. Now you can see it in one view. But the Waxstat Advanced Watchlist takes it one step further, because not only can you quickly monitor boxes that you care about, but you can also get pricing alerts and understand how your prices compare to the industry average, so you can keep track of your profits and losses. So before we go into the next slide, let's go into the actual watch list. To access your watch list, you're going to have to log in. So you'd log in. I've already logged in. And then you go to my watch list. And you can see here that we have 4 boxes or 4 sealed products that are coming out within the next 7 days. You can track. You can sort by release date. You can sort by sport. You can sort by product. And then you can quickly see what the pricing is of all the vendors that currently have certain products in stock. Okay, so you can easily configure this by going up to settings up here, and this is settings specifically for your watch list. So you're going to want to see which retailers do you care about. In this case, we selected 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have an index called the average of the big 3, which is Blowout, Steel City, and Dave & Adams. But you can add as many that we have visible here. Right now, so we're going to get into the retailers alerts later, and there's a few other options here that you're going to want to keep that we'll get to later. But as soon as you set it, click save, and then you can see all the different shops that have listed here. Okay, and then as you continue to, in this case we only have 4 here, but as you continue to have larger and larger watch lists, you can go through months, 3 months, 1 year, all, and this is relative to the release date. Okay, so the next thing is how do I add products? So in this case we already have 4. Now there's 2 ways you can do it. One that I like is clicking recommendations, and you can quickly see what's coming out for the current week, which is April 7th to 13th. This is when we filmed this video, and I can quickly put in UEFA Club Competition Soccer by Panini. I can put I already have Panini Origins Basketball in there, and then I can go to the next week, and and this may not show up on the 7-day, but I can quickly start adding boxes here that are important to me, right, on a per product level, and they update automatically. So once you come in here, it'll refresh, and you can see that my page changed. And then if I go further out for a month, you can see I have all 7 of them, and it'll start pulling all the data from the proper retailers here. Okay, so go to product, add to my watch list, and so recommendations. So the next one is actually go into the specific product. Let's go into here. So when you visit the home page, you can go into this, and you can quickly add it by going to add to my watch list. So once you confirm, it'll go onto there, and then you would refresh it, and then it would show up here. There you go, Sports King Volume 5 Blaster Box. And in a CSV, you can click on here, download the template, which is right here, and then upload it. That's if you want to have large amounts of wax that you're already monitoring manually using Excel or something like that. So the next thing is how do I set my price? My price is the easy way for you to go ahead and compare your price against the Waxstat average of the big 3. To turn it on, you would go into settings, and I've already turned it on for this person, but in this case it would be my price custom field is on or off. In this case it's on, and make sure you save it, and then you'll see this column, right? So in this case we can see that the average of the big 3 is $1,208.28. So let's say we had this product and it's $1,200 in our store. So now we know that we are $8 under the industry average, right? So now let's say This one, we have it for $29.95, right? So it can be green when it's above the industry average. So you can quickly sort this out, and you can see which boxes are too low, just right, or above the industry average. Right? The last big feature I want to talk about is the email alerts. Now, this is the most important. This is quite possibly the most important part, because you can, without having to monitor this all day long, on a per product level, you can turn on email alerts, right? And you can turn on email alerts here. Okay. Now, what email alerts are you getting? Get into settings, and you want to turn on retail alerts. Now, I've already set 5 different presets, 1% all the way up to 50% change. And what I want to do here is you would select 1% if you just want to be super sensitive and you want to know any type of price change. But maybe you're already fine with and you only want to be alerted on bigger changes, 5, 10, 25%, or in some cases maybe it's 50, only when there's huge swings. So you would select which one, and then you would select which retailers you would like to be monitoring. Okay, so in this case we only want Blowout, Steel City, Dave & Adams, and Diamond, right? And then we go ahead and save that. And then anytime there's an alert, anytime there's a price change that hits those pricing restrictions, you will get an alert to your email on file, right? Also make sure that you can go into settings. I'm not going to go into settings here, but you would go into here in my profile, and you would see which email address is the one that will be receiving it. If you need multiple people to have emails, I would set up a distribution or a group email list on your email provider, and make sure Waxstat.com emails are coming in and not in your spam folder. Lastly, if you have any questions, need help, please send an email to help@waxstat.com, and one of us will reach out to you if you have any questions. Always happy to jump on a call to answer them. My name is Al. Thank you so much for checking out the Waxstat Advanced Watchlist.